Turn 13, relatively good turn. So I did several fights this turn. First one was against 3 roaming Scoundrels. I managed to level up my baby Reed Serpent during that fight. And my leader too. And so I didn't use any upgrade points because I'm level 6 and I'm waiting to get level 7 to get Blood Brother and take it with 10 points. Then second fight was the Watchtower, and I leveled up the Reed Serpent again, as well as my AD. And with my AD I took +1 vision range because now I'm really willing to just see what's around me to choose the best routes. And then third fight was Necromantic Circle, and I could not level up with the Reed Serpent because undead are immune to blight, and so it was more difficult to kill them, and also the reanimators are doing an awful lot of damage to my troops because I'm Tyrant and I've got -1 resistance, so I had to kill them relatively quick. But still I used the first strike from my leader and Sun Guard to keep some guys without killing them, and then kill them with baby Reed Serpent. So he's lacking only 10 experience to get to Elite, and then 70 experience to get to Champion 1 and Evolve. So that was for the main army. I sent 1 Crusher in this direction to check if there is a route here to go back here, and then that would be great and I would be able to go to the Giant Dwelling. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then I probably have to go back all the way. We'll see. There is a nice site here to settle, but I checked with my settler, and actually that's 6 turns away from where he is. So that's quite far, mainly I think because of the dense vegetation here. Whereas if I go to this site, it's about 4 turns, and this site is also about 4 turns. And I'm thinking maybe there is some good sites here and I can settle on Volcanic. I don't have any dislike playing as Tyrants, so I'm going to check this with my new scout that I produced this turn. Then I did a fourth battle that I'm going to show with my Dreadnought, where I used his fearsome ability to great effect. So it was 3 Phantom Warrior and 1 Wisp, and so the Phantasm Warriors are very tough to kill for Tyrant Warlord because I've got only physical damage. So I tried to split them, which worked well, and first let the Wisp phase on me or attack me, kill it, and then deal with the Phantasm Warrior 1 by 1 as much as possible, and getting the attacks on my fearsome Dreadnought so that I have a chance to panic them, especially since the Phantasm Warrior have low defense, low resistance, sorry, so it means they can easily be panicked. So I put this guy here with lower HP to try to split this guy. And so here what you observe is that they didn't move full movement. I forgot how it's called in the strategic guide for Age of Wonder that I wrote based on feedback from the Academy game and especially from Seabover. But why do they do this is because they have 2 valid targets, main valid targets, one here, and they cannot decide which one to attack, so they just move a little to keep the 2 options open. And actually I didn't plan to do this, but it was great because it gave me more time to organize. And this one is going to go toward my bait. So the Wisp phased here, and then I just kill it with range damage to avoid the static shield. And rest of my units I position out of range of the Phantasm Warriors. And this one I position just 1x away from this Phantasm Warrior. So the nearest target for this one is the bait, and that's why it goes to the bait. I also used actually the Berserker to first get this one without guard and try to kill it, and then I actually charge him with my Dreadnought, and I was lucky and got panicked. So then I don't need to deal with him for some time. Here I used another technique that I thought about on my previous fight, which is to drain the action points of the Phantasmagoria, so nothing very innovative, but I just drain it with all my units one by one, and so I'm taking a lot of damage, but it means it cannot kill any of my units, and as this one is out of combat and this one is far away, it means I can deal with him and I have the time to deal with him. So 3 units, 1 attack each, taking about 11 damage, and then I have time to deal with him. And for this one I did 2 attacks because he had no action points left, so could do it. And pounce with my Berserker. So then I just kill this one later, and then same strategy for the last one. So that's how I did the fight. Produced a settler here, and I send him here, and I'm going to see if I go to this cave entrance or to the north. I brought back my units in this direction to be ready to escort the settler and clear some stuff. I had used raised militia on my throne to get 6 units for the attack. I got 99 raw knowledge points from the knowledge stash that I cleared, so I'm going to take Basic Seafaring. And why? That's because I just found a nice gold stash here, so let's just take it next turn with my Dread Monkey, who was needing Basic Seafaring. Here the scouts moved all the way and still no sign of Lobo. And here there's some iceberries, so I'm going to take them next turn, but not directly like this, moving here and then going back to optimize movement. With my Dreadnought I leveled up, and I'm going to take Guardian Flame, which is the best option at this stage to be able to heal my little army with taking a lot of damage every turn. Then next step of research, I think I'm going to take some training regimen. It's a shame I would need 2 turns to finish it, but that would be great to reduce the cost of my units. I'm going to think about it again after the end of the video. I think Authority of the Sword would be nice to do it in 1 turn and use my bonus research points, or this actually. Oh, this would be nice actually, but 3 turns it's not really using. It does use the bonus, and it would be interesting to get my settler faster to the point where I want to get it, but 3 turns actually is a bit slow, as it would be there in 4 or 6 turns. So I'm going to think about it, but what I want is definitely training regimen, so either now or later, and then I would probably go for Monster Hunter all the way to Manticore. So here I'm building a lab to do more research, and later to get the hubs and the racial governance bonus. Here another Berserker, and here because I don't have enough gold, so I'm producing merchandise, which brings plus 19 gold, which is quite nice. And that's it for this turn. See you next turn.